Hey yo, what we're saying is your boy AJ, and the EZA for the full power LR FRIEZA has been and gone. We have fully EZA'd the man, fully SA 25 out of 25. Mine is 79%, so it does have 2 dupes, and he's not the best. He could have been so much better if he was a bit later, but I understand that they didn't really have an LR to go with this celebration, really. If you look at the actual LRs in the game, there wasn't really one that kind of stood out as like, oh, that's definitely going to get an EZA, this celebration. Like, there wasn't one. So, yeah, this FRIEZA, full power lead, obviously, if you don't really have, like, the tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if you don't have, I think, Kaioken Goku is the leader of full power as well. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn and sacrifices 5% HP on 12 key. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, according to Mega Colossal on 18 key. I believe he didn't raise attack and defense on either of his 12 or 18 keys beforehand, so that's an improvement, I guess. Key +4, attack and defense 120 unconditionally. Additional defense 40 when performing a super attack, and attacks effective against all types if it's an ultra super attack. So you don't really want to build him with crit, even though I kind of built mine with crit. I think from pretty much when he was obviously not had that in his passive. Plus an additional key 2 and 40% attack when HP is 80% or less. Additional 2 key and 40% attack when HP is 60% or less. And then performs a crit if HP is 40% or less. Disables the enemy's action once within a turn if HP is 40% or less when attacking once only. So, and you can see I have a level 3 defense equip on him. I might put like some additionals into these stuff, this gold and silver equips. I'll put some additionals into him, and hopefully, like I say, he'll get the additional procs there. So start a turn on Cooler's team, a full 200% lead team, 200k defense. Not 200k defense. 150k defense, pretty much start a turn. I was looking at this full power FRIEZA. That's where I was looking. So obviously shares 5 links with the new Cooler, but obviously I don't have Big Bad Boss's level 10. You can see here I am working on him. Same with Cooler. I'm working on Cooler as well, but you know, be what it be. So tactics advantage here as well. Will be interesting to see how much we take. We are at full health, so. And a super straight off the bat as well. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think that the additional stuff there would have procced mid-super, because we would have had additional key, which would have took us to an 18 key just then, and we would have had a lot more of an attack stat if the passive actually like worked where you take it mid-damage, and obviously it doesn't. Cooler obviously going a bit ham, going a bit crazy here. So yeah, he is. I think he can be good for full power FRIEZA, but having these health restrictions on his passive makes him a little bit dangerous to play with, because you kind of want to like be low on health, but then you kind of just want to be safe, which, you know, understandably you do want to play it safe and actually have higher HP, but then if you do, then you kind of have like not decent attack stat. I mean, we'll see next turn if we don't get killed here. I don't think we will. Cool, we'll probably just go crazy on physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. But we'll see. What, we're at just over 40% HP, just under 50%. So we'll have like some of the passive activated, which can be good, and we'll see how it looks there. We'll see how it looks. Cool EZA finishing off the Super Saiyan 3 Goku there. So here we go, against Great 8 Goku. I could do the active Cooler, but I don't really want to do that right now. So yeah, we are up to 50% HP. So that's the Metamorphosis link there with these two guys. So 50% HP, and we have Big Bad Bosses active, and we have to support, yeah, 130k defense. So just yeah, he's not crazy. Let's see if we get this. I believe we lost attack there. I'm not too sure. I'll have to re-watch that when I like edit this, but I believe we lost a bit of attack there. And we're getting super the first thing. Great. Okay, so we're probably playing a little bit silly there with him, but we go again. We'll go again. Let's just try and make him look a bit better. I guess. I think my judgment of this guy has been clouded by like just how little of an improvement has been done to him. Like I was hitting like those kind of numbers you could hit with him beforehand, so he's not really the best. I think, especially with like current EZA units, I think the more we wait for units, so like VB and Rose, for example, the Tech and SDR one, the more we waited for them, the better they would become, and they did get them, and they did turn out to be pretty good. And like I said, the more we wait for the units, the better they will be. Like, I know people are clamoring for an SDR Turtles EZA, and honestly, I don't want that to happen right now, because, you know, like by the year 8 anniversary, he might fall off by that point. Like, power creep in this game gets to a point where it's so like steep that a unit that has an EZA right now could fall off by a certain point. Like, I mean, look at these guys. Look at Full Power Frieza and the Namek Goku. I mean, they're kind of falling off a little bit. I wouldn't say they're completely falling off. Like, I can still use Namek Goku and be pretty. You can get me far on certain runs. I can still use Full Power Frieza and it'll get me far on certain runs. But yeah, sometimes you just don't really want units to EZA that quickly because of this reason. Like, this Full Power Frieza could have been so much better, but he isn't. He could have been like, he could have been this cooler level if they waited like maybe till after 8 year. There's plenty of other units they could have done. I mean, they could have just given us Namek Goku for part 1 and then give us like Metal Cooler and something else for part 2. I don't know, or just give us AGL Metal Cooler. I'd be fine with just 2 Dokkan Fest EZAs if it meant they weren't like stupidly busted. Cooler taking a little bit there, but obviously it's type disadvantage, so you know, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Not saying that about Frieza, but I mean, yeah, I can't be biased towards Cooler and then unbiased towards Frieza, but it's just, I'm just kind of disappointed that like they made Frieza how they made him. And Goku, while the Goku obviously was a bit disappointing in terms of like, you know, he could have been a lot better, the Goku is still pretty good. Where I feel as if Frieza, you're more than likely on any of these teams gonna run the AGL one, this guy, over Full Power. More than likely. You're gonna run AGL over SDR most of the time, because AGL just performs better and, you know, has the active skill and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, a bit disappointing, but an EZA is an EZA, so you know, he got better, at least. He got better than his base unit, but again, not as 100% good. I mean, yeah, so 220k defense right here. Let's just see. Okay, so we can't get 24 key, but we can get 23 key, which, you know, is okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna get this here because I don't want to like lose any buffs. Like I said, in the last little bit, I feel like we got like some HP regeneration mid-turn and he lost some of his buffs. 7.6, I mean, okay, that's better, that's getting there, but the fact we have to be under a certain amount of HP to get that can be a bit debilitating. If we got the additional and we got the 12 key and we lost a bit of HP, again, he's very situational, similar to Namek Goku, but a little less, I would say. Very situational in terms of you have to be under a certain amount of HP for him to be completely usable, and even then he doesn't get defense, which I think personally is an L. Like, he in theory should get an extra bit of defense as well as getting an extra bit of attack per like health detriment that he has. So maybe like, what is it, key plus 2 and 40% attack, maybe like key plus 2, 40% attack and 10% defense, and then it goes up obviously the lower you are, like it does normally. That would be pretty good, I reckon. Give him a little bit of defense. I know why they did it, because obviously it's canonical to the anime and all that sort of stuff. I know why they did it, but just Give us a little bit more, you know. Give us a little bit more. This is where we died last time, but as you can see here, full power FRIEZA just a whole lot better with that. Mainly due to the type advantage, but yeah, it'd be what it'd be. Be what it'd be. We probably will struggle in these last couple of stages, obviously, because I'm probably just going to put him slot 2 rather than put him slot 1. We'll keep Cooler in slot 1. Because Cooler, yeah, 319k defense compared to 132. And that's with Big Bad Boss is active as well. So, I'm just saying. Let's just keep him away for now. And let's just, we'll get them, and then let's just get those for you. That will leave those nice little int orbs right there in the middle. Nice int orbs in the middle for our STL Cooler to go ahead and grab. Yeah, I'm not sure what the friend LR Cooler has, or like dupe investment and all that sort of stuff, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Again, Cooler falls under the same kind of category that that full power FRIEZA does, the STR one. In fact, he is a slot 2 unit in the grand scheme of things, especially like early on in stages. Like, I mean, this turn is pretty good because we got the 18 key, which stacked our attack. Got all the additionals and then got 2 additional 12 keys, which raises defense. So I'm expecting nothing from this. Nothing, and nothing with what we got. So yeah, very similar in terms of that, but like I said, Cooler can do that, whereas this full power FRIEZA can just like lower your HP and greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn on 18 key, and that's really about it in a sense. I feel like he was poorly designed from the first place, if I'm being honest. Like, from the get-go, more than likely he was probably, you know, it wasn't really designed very well. I remember when he first came out during obviously the Namek Goku celebration, so again it kind of does make sense that both units from that celebration do EZA. But I remember when he first came out and I didn't really like his design that much then, and I'm not really a big fan of it now, if I'm being honest. Units, especially like that have like most of their attack locked behind being under a HP threshold, and even then such a low HP threshold as well. Like, I don't know, let's just go ahead and pop the active here. I've turned it off, so you know, we'll see what kind of damage we can do. Nice, some decent damage. So we'll just stop 1 attack in the front, which can be very helpful. One of those could have been the super attack, so if we'd stop the super attack, then great. It might have been, I don't know. 11 million from the friend Cooler here. I believe the friend Cooler might have been like 79%, something like that. Like, possibly. We'll probably see a Cooler sweep here. This video just goes to show, if anything, just what full power FRIEZA could have been in the form of STR Cooler. This is what it could have been. This does leave me a bit thinking for part 2 though, because obviously it's not been confirmed yet, but we are more than likely going to get Metal Cooler stuff for part 2. So who's going to be the EZA for that? I mean, obviously AGL Metal Cooler is, you know, the one that everyone would kind of gravitate towards in terms of being the unit for that, the EZA during that part of the celebration. But if they're going to follow what they did in part 1 and do 2 EZAs, who would be the second? And please don't say STR Cooler, because more likely he's not going to get an EZA. I don't think it. But I don't know. But either way, let me know what you guys think of the full power FRIEZA in the comments, because me personally, I'm not a fan. I'm probably not, apart from this video, I'm probably not going to use him. Maybe in like extreme STR type stuff, like Battlefield and like extreme SBR, like STR runs with like on extreme SBR and stuff like that. But apart from that, I'm probably not going to use him. I'm not going to lie. He's just not it. Everything that he does, full power FRIEZA does, the AJ-1 anyway does a whole lot better. Mine's 55%, and this is a 79% unit. Just saying. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it is, as always, very highly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.